Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back once again to HOI IV. I'm playing with the Black Ice mod installed. I'm gonna continue here, but first, let's switch these up and see what we got here. I don't have to worry about those. Panzer B is indeed outdated. But that's fine. They do have decent production efficiency. So while this is working its way up, I'm gonna keep building Panzer I soon. I'm just gradually gonna build that down. Yeah, I can take that heavy artillery out. And that is probably for the best, actually. Let's keep going. And what am I missing? Flying boats, huh? Fine. There is one thing that I want to take a look at. This is move to reserves. The only plane models already in the air wing are allowed to reinforce. Yeah, that's probably the best, because then that way for all of them only models that are already in there will do that. So that's actually good. And if I start making BF-109s, then that will, you know, make these guys no longer replace, but get into a separate stack. Because the thing is, I just don't want to do upgrades, basically. With my planes. And yeah, okay, so they're going in there. Nice. Quality control is done. That means I have quite a bit of stuff here. I actually want to go for atomic research, which kind of sucks right now, but it does. The earlier we do this, the more benefits I'll have from it over the long haul. Volksdeutsch, huh? Carrier hull, that's fine. In terms of this, torpedoes. If I eventually want to research submarine hull advanced, they don't say I need anything specifically, huh? Well, let's just go for improved transport ships at the moment. I tend not to care about those, so let's just leave that. And sweet, dispersed industry. It's very nice. Really need to also start worrying about oil. But I really need to get production going first. This is 37? Oh. Let's start with refrigeration. Gives me less consumer goods factories. Is always good, I guess. Honduras withdraws from the League of Nations, and we sign an agreement establishing Austria's full sovereignty, recognizing her as a German state as well. There we go. So this is, that's the big one. 109B. Let's start researching Junkers 87A as well. Now, at this point, I don't want to start building Heinkel 51s anymore, but I immediately want to redirect everything to this. They'll be moved to reserves, and that's just about fine. Alright, now that Volksdeutsche is done, which gave me better monthly population and a lot of base stability. What I want to do though, for now, I want to do Commandeer Lufthansa, because once the Civil War starts in Spain, I do want to immediately go for Operation Feuerzauber. And this gives me 10 Lufttransporttruppen, which I currently don't have. So let's take them from the civilian airlines. Let's just do that quickly. It's 10 days. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that was spot on. So basically, when it comes to decisions, I have 24 days in total to do this, so I'll be fine. I'm gonna block this, and I'm also immediately gonna do Operation Ursula, which has German U-boats basically attack my opponent's navy. I'll destroy 15 transport ships. Yeah, there we go. Franco's stock 60, 62, so that should be enough. I'm taking the planes. I should be on time. That's just... Okay. Now that we've done that, we can do Operation Feuerzauber. With the sea controlled by the Republicans and our navy being too far away to escort, we must use a Junkers 52 to transport Franco. It's active for 5 days, and then we'll rescue Franco with the possibility of loss of aircraft. Either way, that means that now I can start working on the other researchers. For example, let's start with the SS Junkerschule, Bad Tölz, which will give me another research center. In order to professionalize the members of the SS, the first leadership school was created in 1934 at Bad Tölz in Bavaria, and in Braunschweig in 1935. The first school was commanded by SS Standartenführer Paul Letov, and the second school was commanded by SS Oberführer Paul Hauser. In 1937, the schools were rechristened to Junkerschules in honor of the Prussian aristocracy. The primary purpose of the schools was to help instill German force with proper National Socialism worldview and attitude. Our troops are on their way. It's great. Then let's see if I can see. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, let's send these guys. I guess. This is probably going to go a bit faster than anything else. Okay, I want them to do air superiority over... do I have to select where? Yeah, okay, this is good. And for my part, I can even get BF-109s in here, so I will use current and outdated designs to reinforce it. I will also go for industrial support of the nationalists, and I'll go for economic support of the nationalists. Let's see how Feuerzauber is going. Let's also see how this production goes. Like now it's needed for upgrades, and that's not what I want to do. I'm quite certain that that's what they have in mind. Okay. Let's see. If I create a new air wing here, one fighter. It's a bit weird that they say 8, but doesn't really matter, I guess. I'll see what happens with that then. I'll also create another wing here with 111Bs, and I'll tell them only current plane designs. We'll see how that goes. So he's no longer stuck, I guess. I would then assume that he is now... No? Okay. How are they supposedly moved to the reserves then, though? Oh, they're deploying. Yes. And the deploying is done, so let's see. Alright, so now they're used for reinforcements here, I guess. Free civilian factories. Well, well, well. I really don't need to embargo those guys. 23rd of August. Alright, sweet Hitler speeches, and I will empower 4 nationalists. Opportunities can be found in the other nationalities of Europe to push forward Germany's goals. Many of them, especially the ones in the Soviet Union, will surely prefer working with us instead of the Bolsheviks given the right offer. Sure, and then afterwards I will support nationalist Spain and other things. Let's go for an economic minister, Albert Speer. How are these planes doing? I'm losing planes slowly, but that's fine. Whereas they are getting more planes. Fine. And Heinkel 111 Bs. Yeah, they're also being reinforced. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. We have to take back our South African colonies by force, obviously. Almost at 100 civilians. That's pretty good. Yeah, it gives us a lot of extra perfector. That's really nice. Really want to try and keep that up as much as possible. Uruguay proposes mediation. And I can... Let's see, this is 36. I guess I'll start working on Panzer IIIs because, yeah. I don't know, Panzer IVs later on to it. I should be having you there now. 5 a week. I still don't have enough factories by far. So I'll continue working on that. Cannot work on radio equipment. Let's work on the BR-57 class. Trains. Empowering foreign nationalists is done. Let's start supporting nationalist Spain. Spain is in a civil war and we must ensure that the right side wins. We'll provide guns, trucks, artillery, men, and whatever the Spanish nationalists need to win. As a reward, we'll surely gain a strong potential ally to support our future goals. Alvaro Menendez. Okay. I can send a third unit, which I will do so. I have no clue why they're in poor supply here. Oh. I guess because of that. Jeez. Let's try to mend that because this is not looking great. Although I also need them to clear this out and get Bilbao and stuff. So let's try to move through here, work out this, and then move. Forget about those intercepts, man. This is really bad, though. Alright, we support them. I could go for Condor Legion. Let's also do that then. Doesn't really help me in terms of development, but one of the following must be true. London is controlled by the German Reich. Gibraltar is controlled. Malta. Sinai, Cairo. At least 151 ships. At the most 79. Well, let's just start with the SS Junkerschule. Schulebettel, already read that. Let's slow this down to 4 at least. And like I said, I just want them to be done with this quickly, so I'll just continue moving along these or along these lines here. And they're trying to escape somewhere they cannot go, so I think okay, they're now indeed rather retreating or something. That's not a good idea. We need to reorganize first. Alright, let's get you there. Let's actually take a look at all of these, because I can also deploy that. And send these to Hamburg. Sweet. In the field, 6 million, huh? Let's just aid in this, so they'll more quickly go to the other side. I still, or the nationalists still hold Bilbao, so. Okay. I don't need these guys there, so I'm gonna send these down. I need them to first take back these 2 hexes, and then I need to start working on a way to get this back for the nationalists. They are not doing well. Okay, we do have Franco now. That should help them. SS Junkerschuls were introduced in 1937 war schools that had the task as training centers of the SS during the Second World War to train military leaders young for the Waffen-SS. SS Junkerschuls existed at 4 locations: Bad Tölz, Braunschweig, Klagenfurt and Prague. Its graduates were the managers in the SS Verfügungstruppe, the police, in the concentration camps and SS Totenkopf associations, and the SD. The military training beyond an SS compliant in terms of a holistic approach to life was taught. You can now form your own SS units. As of now, the Panzer 1s and 2s are available for the SS to form Panzer divisions, and with each new technology research, also the newer models. Well, okay, let's go and work on expanding the labor front, which gives me another research tech. We need every able mind and body put to work. Then I can also again modify the government. Let's start with industrial concern. Yeah, I do like the production efficiency base. One free military factory. Gonna like currently I'm making 3 a week, which, and here 1 a week. So this will take me a year, and this takes technically less than a year at the moment. Let's see if there are any other delays of over a year. 200 days. Right, this is a big delay. Because even if this was 50, that's 5,000 every 100 days. It does bring me close to a year as well. 100 days. 40 weeks. It's also a year delay. 100 weeks. So medium artillery is worse. It's almost 2 years. I need to continue working on trying to get the biggest delays out of there. It's kind of weird that this is a bit of a problem, but oh well. I'll continue to attack, and I guess for these guys, like, they're out of supply, so you'd think... Not in the greatest of shapes, and we should be winning. I might be able to cut off those forces if I go in here and then attack that. That would be great. And this is almost done. I'm gonna send at least one of these also that way now. Oh, I can't. Fine. Let's just kill them. Okay. Decisions. What decision? Institute press censorship. No need. Electrical concern, computing technology, radio. Actually, let's see, because if I can get... If I can get... Artillery is also a lot behind. Yeah. This is light and medium. I would rather go for these, for Nibelungenwerke. That's here. It's only after September, so it takes too long. Let's just start with this, giving fighter IC cost going down. I do think that's gonna be worth it. At least they're fighting back here. It's reasonable. To whom? Unendlich, no. I don't really care about those. What am I doing? Expanding labor front. Okay. This should be done fairly soon. And it's interesting that they are attacking. I'll probably be on the defense there too then. Oh, sweet. With refrigeration done, I can now work on the electric motor heist. No, let's go for fluorescent lighting. They put a lot of them in there, it really sucks. How are they even still winning that? Just freaking nuts. So they're attacking from two sides. Yes, the Belgians are masters of their own destiny. I actually think I might want to attack from that side this way. I need to keep this corridor open or things are gonna be bad. It seems to be going fine. It is actually rather silly that this is a decisive part already. I don't expect this to win, but it means that this will go easier if I attack them there. Okay. 87A is done. We're in October. Let's start working on the 109C here. I don't care to win this per se, although apparently I am going to win that. I'll let these guys join in once that's done. I need these to be pushed back desperately. How's my air wing doing anyway? 34 left. I'm surprised they are supposedly... yeah, they're not winning. Or they are. No? Now they're attacking with something else. I'm gonna put them back immediately. I really need to hold that. Let's actually attack from here. Because then we take it back. I didn't surround any units, but... like, the front line is marginally stable in this area, but this area is quite critical here. I'm already taking this back. Or they should be taking it back. Okay, let's see. Now with the labor front ready, let's start working on the August program. The August program was an armament program to increase the strength of the German army. And I have a research slot. Super nice. I really need these here. Let's see. Let's start working on catalytic cracking, which gives me more oil. This is quite serious, but again, if I move you in here, I might be able to cut some forces off there. This is a nightmare here. Let's build another one. In order not to get any delays, I will actually also immediately build another factory there, and then one of these over there. There we go. That way I don't need to worry about it for a while. I will let these reinforce now. And I can actually stop these from reinforcing at the moment. And then hopefully they'll just try to fill up these. Okay. I have to say though, I've hardly ever seen the nationalists do so bad as they do here. Holy smokes. I actually think they might just outright lose here. Yeah, let's just go for artillery. But I'll do whatever I can. I will go for trade interdiction so my submarines can do better as well. Don't want to go for submarine warfare. So this at least takes back a city, which doesn't necessarily have to be super important, but I expect them to take that back. Oh my god. Of course, don't go on. Really had the expectation they would just go and take it back, but I guess not. Okay, what is the worst delay? A year. $50 weeks. Again, that's a year. 100 days. Less than a year. This is also a year. I keep putting more troops on there, huh? My god, really? You lost this? How did you lose there? They're not even attacking in this spot, so you could just go and take it. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Just take the goddamn city, man. Okay, there we go. They retook this. What I have to say is pretty rough. God damn it. Okay, they cannot take it. I need to reorganize there. What is that? Ah, never mind. Roosevelt delivers speech. Alright. I guess we can go in here. At least they're taking that back. Come on. Take it. These guys are... Oh, crap. Gotta be kidding me. So damn close. And now they're bringing in reinforcements. Yeah. There's a bunch of hogwash. These guys continue to retreat. God damn it. Okay. I put another factory there. I'll have to put a second factory in Cavalry Horse Equipment 2. Let's start working on Operation Tot, which also gives 2 civilian factories and other stuff. The official creation of Organization Tot dates in 1938, but preliminary work had already been undertaken by that point thanks to the involvement of Fritz Tot, its founder, in various construction projects, including the Autobahn. OT's duties from this point on would include many special construction projects, including military ones such as the West Wall and the Atlantic Wall. Albert Speer would succeed Fritz Tot as OT's leader following the latter's death in 1942. Okay, just try to beat them then at least again. I want the nationalists to just at least hold their own front line. And they just seem to be incapable here. Let's see if I can get one guy across. Nope. Alright, let's attack again. The only good thing is that the Republicans are losing some men. Oh my god. Just unfucking believable. I mean, what am I supposed to do? You can't create miracles here. If they just outright lose, they outright lose, and I've tried everything I can to get them to win. Let's work on wood fire engines. But I've 3 divisions, so there's only so much I can do here. So I can't... Yeah, nobody wants Trotsky. Let's try to get them to take that back. I wonder if they are getting reinforced. And the majority is now 109 Bs. I just cannot keep up that production either way. We're making 1 a week, and there are more than that already being destroyed. Okay, some other conference. Fine. Okay. You should go into a city Dresden. Let's immediately also take a look at the other ones. The thing is, they have no light vehicles. Let's deploy you nonetheless. Let's go train there. Let's get them under a new guy into Dresden, I guess. Also train. Infantry. Okay. Now with the trains done, we're close to 37, but okay. Let's do that. See if we can continue here with this mass. They seem to be having quite a lot of units out there. At the moment, I need to send them all here to help defend. This could potentially be nice. I'll have them destroy a few units. At least they're not giving up Saragossa immediately. Okay, they should be losing this then. With 3 units in there, that helps a bit at least. At least the northern part has stabilized due to my efforts. Let's see, this probably doesn't work. Come on. Okay, they at least got beaten. And I'll try to get across with all of them. And the tanks are rough here. We got a new unit, and then we'll send these as well. Yeah. The Free City of Danzig granted Germany the right to use its port facilities for military purposes. Yes. Okay. Again. Sure. Okay. Now they should actually join together here. Yeah. Because I want to try and force them to at least give back the territory so that the nationalists don't immediately surrender. At least they held Saragossa. They're going to do reasonably well there, at least. So... come on. They'll probably arrive before me, but... yeah, come on. Alright. Blitzkrieg. Bam, bam, bam. So my unit's retreating. Only you. Okay, let's go in there. Hold it. And doing this pushes the front line. I'll attack these. If I can push them back up to this river, I really need to take back Sevilla and Cadiz here as fast as possible. They are taking troops from whatever front line there they have, so this will allow them to keep pushing. At least there's a Russian tank in there that's getting demolished. And this is blocking them from launching a rescue operation. I'm quite sure these guys are not getting supplies, but I do need the nationalists go and destroy that. Let's wait for a bit. No need to attack into a hopeless cause, and I cannot get in there. Okay, let's just wait. They are destroying this, hopefully. Right. Since this is weak now, I can see if I can let them take back that one hex here. Every little bit helps, and I certainly don't mind. We have another research lot. Ah, here, yeah. Now that's 37, I want to start with radio equipment. I want to really start getting that going as quickly as possible. They are slowly grinding away at those guys. I don't think they can liberate them. Organization tots. Fine. Now let's start on Reichswerke Hermann Göring. Because at some point Göring will get kicked out of the... Göring currently is one of the economic ministers, and he will get kicked out. And I don't want to have to get him back, so I'll do Reichswerke Hermann Göring first before he gets kicked out. It will give me a steel mill, which at least is something, I guess. Reichswerke Hermann Göring was founded as a response to hesitation from already established German companies to fulfill the 4-year plan. Consequently, Reichswerke Hermann Göring is to be employed whenever major companies are unwilling to go on state-to-side business ventures. They still haven't cleared those guys out. They will in time. And, okay, we'll leave one infantry division here. Jeez. Okay. Let's go for the medium gun barrel upgrade. It's a shame they couldn't get slightly further along. That would have been real nice. But it wasn't meant to be. Ah, they cleared those guys out. Sweet. That makes this effort slightly less miserable. I mean, they need to take back a lot of stuff before they can do anything. Alright, let's hope I get in there before they bring in reinforcements. I kinda did, but then I retreated. Let's try again. Flush troops. Let's get you here because I want to launch an attack here next. This will be fine. Ooh. Free facilities available. This is working out just fine. Okay, so I need to switch these to a C model. Kind of sucks though in terms of efficiency. I do have an extra one. Yeah, let's get another factory on it. Things are already bad enough, and I'm losing quite a bit of planes here. They're attacking that. That's not a good idea. How does that go? Supposedly fine enough for the moment. My units are pretty weak, so I would need to wait at least for a little while. Could have tried to get them out of here with the tanks, but one of the things interesting is whether I can see where they can get to that city, but we'll see how it works. So we're working on the Panzer IV-D as well. I will assign any new factories to work on the Panzer IV-D. We'll go for Daimler-Benz, I guess. Okay, let's go for excavation 1. We're behind on all-purpose, which is unfortunate. I have no clue why these guys keep attacking. It's just costing them manpower, which is really silly. Okay, let's see if I can get in there. Probably not, since they're reinforcing it like mad. At least they are helping. Gee, okay. Now that the Reichswerke are done, I don't need this Bank of German Aviation just yet, really. Neither do I need another tank tech at the moment. Yeah, this will take actually quite long before I can get to that treaty, so I will continue to pump factories. Let's expand the Opelwerke, granting me 4 military factories. Expanding the industrial capacity of producing motorized equipment like trucks or mechanized half-tracks will be important for the Army's mobile forces. Yes. Quite a few of these are leaving again. Rather silly. Let's attack here. Let's see if that will be a bit easier. Probably not, since they're pumping so hard with gazillion forces. it might be that this will just get completely stuck regardless. Actually, I'm gonna go and attack here because that might actually surround a bunch of forces there. And these guys are in trouble too, so they are attacking there, which is already no good for me. Dang it. Okay. Oof, atomic research finally done. Now electronic computing. I am actually a bit surprised by this. Let's see though. No, the only thing I could potentially do is go around and then attack this. I cannot attack any of the other areas. Could attack these though. Those tanks are killer. Oh, let's pause it. Oops. It's 38, 38, 38. 37. I'm already working on radio equipment here, so let's go here. Nothing even. Okay. Well, I guess I can start with the MP38. It would be interesting if they do leave, but yeah, there's just so much movement from all these guys here. It's interesting that they are attacking too. No, even with this, I cannot get a decent contribution. Let's go around. Let's see if that proves to be useful in any way. Nope. Never mind. I guess they have bunkers there or something. New troops. Start training in Dresden. They actually do need a general here. Erwin Rommel. That's the problem. Their supplies are just abysmal. Interesting though, because it does run through here. Oh yes. Has completed Achtung Panzer, huh? For another military factory. I will do that later though. Let's go for Deutsche Arbeitsfront. 2 civilian factories. Or 3 civilian factories. Let's do that. KDF Wagen. We will allow our citizens to purchase their own future people's car through a savings scheme, which in turn we will use to finance the construction of the factories that will eventually help build the cars. Smart. Take people's money before the stuff is built. It's an interesting idea. Right. I'm gonna pump this up, and then I'm also gonna start working on more panzers because I keep needing more as well. And yeah, I'm building 4 per week now, but that now means that we're close to 100 weeks, and that's not going well. I'm gonna actually stop exercising with these. Because they're already regular soldiers, and I'm fairly confident they're at a high level already. Yeah, and I just need to not get these tanks destroyed at this point. Can do with 1 less. And let's turn it into 2 less. Fine. Yeah, that works, I guess. As long as they don't reinforce it. Yeah, okay, this is going well. From there, there's a potential to go and attack these. That would be the best, obviously. This is reinforced nicely. So after all, we took quite a bit of territory back. This is going marginal. Well, at least there are no significant losses there. And I do hope in big part that means the nationalists are a bit less likely go and retreat. Okay, this should go well either way. They're probably not even attacking with all that much. If I have to send in reinforcements, I can. I guess actually I will. Given that they're pumping so hard. And especially because these guys are losing. Okay. Now only my forces are holding it. Right. Really, like, if they're just gonna lose that, that would be damn miserable. I have 3 of them. As long as they don't attack. Wow. Yep. I need them to go back in there, try to hold it. Okay, sweet. Wagen is ready. I want to immediately work on Deutsche Arbeitsfront. The German Labour Front is one of the largest national socialist organizations. It was created in 1933 as a means of replacing all previously established labor unions via centralization to the National Socialist government. Headed by Robert Ley, its purpose is to provide benefits to its working class members in the forms of high wages, employment and security, and many leisure programs, such as subsidized vacations, free tickets to concerts, and so on. Let's get a 4th working on the Panzers, and I do have no more factories. Okay. Though at least I am now producing 5 tanks a week. That also means I want to take a look at construction. Whoop. There we go, and then there should be another factory underneath like this. This one is almost done. But all those additional civilian factories finally have slightly extra. There's no way I can attack this yet. And they are reinforcing quite heavily. Okay. I will definitely be working on supply transportation and speeding it up. Why? I have it. Just cannot spend it, huh? Oh, it's the wrong... well, never mind. Let's start working on the heavy fighter, because I do want potentially to have a few heavy fighters too, but we'll see. Let's see if this is useful. They claim for the moment it is. I really do hope we'll be able to do this. Because if I can get them encircled. Effectively, it means game over for these guys, and that's... Okay, this is now gonna be very tough also to hold. I'll try to do it, but of course they have all these crazy breakouts trying now, and... I need everything to go back in there whenever I can. Come on, guys. Okay. Now that I'm researching this, I also want to research company combat medics, which means less soldiers die. Now these guys are encircled, and that means again things will be a little bit easier for the nationalists, which is desperately needed all the time. Yeah, I still need to cross the river. That's still impossible to do at the moment. They have way too much. And I have a sensation the Soviets can keep sending new tank units if one dies. But I want to wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.